Hello and welcome to the podcast with no name yet and all that stuff. I am your host for the week, Ricky, along with my codependents. You have Manny, who is staring deathly into your eyes if you're watching the video version, and of course Isaac, who is not I guess a shot.
He's
I
from
can't.
Dragon Ball Z, bro. He's
No.
Goku.
I know it's Naruto, but I straight up. Oh, the Uchiha clans. Uh, disowned member Isaac
Yeah,
Lopez.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah.
We first of all, we thank you for joining us this week for a for this episode. Of course, this is a very special episode. This is technically our Halloween episode, even though this is coming out before Halloween, and we're recording this way early and all that stuff.
Yeah. That's why we're
Um,
dressed like this.
That's why they're dressed like that. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
if you're watching the video version, you know that my camera's not showing. There's a reason for that. They don't know what I'm dressed as and all that stuff yet. And all that stuff.
Wait, are we gonna should we try to guess it, Isaac?
You can guess it if you want to.
Okay, I got one. Okay. Isaac, you wanna see try to guess what it is? We'll get one we'll get like one guess.
No, do
See
you
if
want
we
to
try.
do you want to tell the people what you said you thought it was before we started the show?
Oh, okay, so I thought because when we first started the show, we were just chilling, right? And he had like a black T-shirt. I was like watching him like rip it off and like says NWO. He's
Oh,
like,
okay. I thought he was gonna give like a whole story and everything. Thank God.
Oh no, I just thought you were gonna be Hulk Hogan. Now I kind of think the Ultimate Warrior for some reason. I feel they're gonna have like the Ultimate Warrior face paint.
Okay.
They're just gonna like,
Isaac,
start shaking.
Isaac, do you have any guesses?
I said in that you had a shirt that said costume, and I was just like, I hope that's not what it is. And that's my only
It's
guess.
like in black Sharpie. It's just his costume.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually
Oh my God.
thinking that,
I'd be
Just-
laughing.
or
It's
I
just like-
honestly was thinking too. I was honestly thinking too, like a unicorn, like onesie from like Walmart or something. I don't know, some type of onesie,
I like the fact that you think I'm
something
that,
outrageous.
I like the fact that you
He
guys
just
think
has that laying
I'm.
around.
I like the fact that you guys think I'm that innovative to thinking of that if I had the money at this time, but I don't.
Well, you have a white T-shirt and a black Sharpie.
and all that stuff. That's too
Or they costume artist.
stuff and all that stuff. But okay, we're gonna reveal the costume right now and all that stuff. I think Manny's gonna be the only person that understands it probably if he can and all that stuff.
If I can see it, because
Once
I'm
he see-
blinded. And
Once
I'm
he
bad right
sees it and all that stuff, don't for those who are watching the video version, he is gonna put his eyes into the camera, into the phone, in his phone again. So if you think he's staring at you with a deathly gaze, it is that.
now.
It is that
Yeah,
also,
pretty
but
much.
no, he needs to also need to see the costume and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Alright.
because I can. For those seeing, the camera's in front of me, and I cannot see them right now.
He cannot see
I just see it,
because of that
yeah.
because of that makeup. People, it is because
Yeah,
of that makeup
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Okay, let me get
Wait,
this.
really? Well, you don't have your glasses on either.
He doesn't have the glasses on either, too.
Yeah. That's
And
the
all
whole
stuff.
thing.
If he had
My
his glasses,
glasses get all full of paint.
yeah,
I don't want that.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let me put my headphones down.
Wait, Ricky, do you know who this is?
Oh,
Huh?
Do you know who this is? I'm trying to.
I-
I'm not trying to.
Who? Because I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I didn't get to ask before we did the show because I was meant to,
Oh,
I meant to put that
okay.
in.
Well, I told Isaac beforehand. Before those of you who don't know, it's Alice Cooper.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the Mexican version with a hat on, Alice Cooper.
Yeah. Yeah. Joaquin
Man.
Cooper.
And also, these are my co-defendants, by the way, because I didn't get to do
hey, what?
my
Oh
code
god.
thing. All right, here we go. Let me get the mic.
It kind
set.
of looks like the Crow if I had my face, huh?
That is
Remember the
true.
Crow?
Hold on, let me take that off.
It's just. I hope I don't die by getting shot. Was that low blow? Isaac, you seen the Crow, right?
No, I never seen the Grow.
It's actually. Really
I've
good
heard
movie.
of it.
It's really sad, especially because what happened
depressing
in
sad?
real life. Yeah,
Oh, geez.
and also because like it has been in real life. Like he actually died on the by getting shot in the movie.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Like they accidentally put a real bullet in. He ends up getting shot. He ends up actually dying. It was actually, but the movie was sad too. It's a good movie.
wait,
I
the
recommend it.
the actor died or the character?
Yeah, the
died?
actor.
I'm not gonna
the actor
lie.
died.
I should have tested this
The
before.
actor
damn.
died while making the movie. Like they put a real bullet in instead of a fake bullet, and he actually got shot like while getting filmed.
Wasn't that how Bruce Lee's son died?
That was Bruce Lee's son.
Oh,
Yeah.
you would have said that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay,
Fucking
here we go.
idiot. Again, thanks.
I'm trying.
God damn
Well,
it.
no, the first time I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say you were the first.
Oh wait, I can do this. This is gonna look stupid, but
The costume, or
all right, here we go. This is. Gonna
I've
look
been
stupid.
anticipating this for like 30 minutes now.
oh, you just switched. Okay. Oh, it's Among Us.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's kind of sus. I don't know.
Hey,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
actually pretty innovative.
Yeah, I gotta take
It
this off though,
is,
because
it
like,
is.
oh god,
He's hella sus though. I don't know.
oh god, so it's hard to do. I just realized the freaking mask can reach to my ears, but it won't wrap, which is the sorry part about
Oh,
it
okay.
and all that
Yeah.
stuff and everything like
Wait,
that.
can you see through the mask? Like,
No,
would
I
you put
couldn't
it on
see.
right now.
No, I couldn't see through that.
No, not the hoodie, the mask. Like if you put on the mask right now, could you see through it?
No, not at all.
Oh, I feel like you should just commit. Just commit to it.
Just commit it
Just
like
commit
this.
to like
Like
that?
Ricky?
Commit
Like that
this.
and the headset.
And
There you go.
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see
There
things.
you
How am
go.
I gonna see the
It's good.
questions?
I can't see things either.
I'm only gonna.
I don't have a. Wait, I can look up the question.
No, no,
if
no.
You wanna?
I want to do it though. That's because I'm the host and all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah, he's
you're right.
he's
And I was like,
He's L's host.
I'll have it like this. How about that?
okay. Okay, that's a good trade. That's a good trade.
How about that?
It's a good costume too. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than it is. It's good.
Honestly, I was like, these guys are gonna be mad at me and all that stuff.
No, that was good. Okay. That was way better than what I
I
thought.
was lightweight. I was lightweight doubting you just a little bit, but
I know,
you actually threw out
I-
something pretty creative.
I believe for the fact that I was like, these guys are gonna doubt me and all that stuff. Do you
I
wanna
was
know?
expecting like
Do
a
you-
T-shirt of like Iron Man's armor.
No. I was so here, like, cause like the idea, the original idea was to do this, like it always was, but I never knew how, and all that stuff. Especially like thinking of something like last minute, and all
Or
that
you can
stuff.
get like a morph suit.
And then TikTok happened, and all that stuff. So I think TikTok.
And someone had it up. I know I've seen a video like that, where like he had like a green hoodie on. and he had that.
It was like great. I was like, it was more like a
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it like that
Yeah.
for now and all that stuff.
The dude
But
had a turtleneck though. The one I saw, he had a turtleneck and a green beanie.
that makes sense. Yeah, because a lot of
Yeah.
people have been doing them, but like the one thing that I wish I had, that I could if I had the money for, was the astronaut helmet, because that's what most people use and all that stuff from what I saw and all that stuff. And I just saw this like little make
I use the balloon.
and all that
I
stuff.
like the balloon.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like I'll put on the red skin with the red balloon
Yeah.
because it reminds me of
Makes
it.
Okay. All right. So these are our costumes. If you haven't noticed, also Isaac and Manny also. I couldn't. Like I said, I've been broke, so it's hard for me to do this. It's been hard for me to find stuff at this minute. Are going to be carving pumpkins during this episode on everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're so at the end we're gonna they're gonna show them off, make it look all fancy while we're doing this stuff. And then what's also
This
special
isn't
about
dangerous.
yeah, with the Alice Cooper looking self, everything. But anyways,
This isn't dangerous at all.
but anyways,
You should always be blind while doing pumpkin.
so
Wait, do
Oh,
we
yeah.
proceed
By
doing
the
this right
time,
now?
yeah, I am. Kids, don't carve a
Okay.
pumpkin without an adult.
yes, that is true. That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, we are trained dumbasses. Do not do this at home.
Okay, you didn't have to go that far with it.
Okay. Well, we are.
Yeah, we do this every day.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to call us dumbasses.
Well, we are.
We can.
Stuff. There we go. That's better. Okay. So also about this episode, we're doing something different this week also, because we are recording this really early and everything. That's because the Monday we normally record, to let everyone know, is my birthday. By the time this episode's out, I will be 31. I am an old.
I was gonna say 22 just to help you, but you said okay.
I'm willing to admit my
Yeah.
age. I'm willing to admit my
Yeah.
age and all that stuff. Everything.
Oh, look at that!
all
Look
that
at
stuff.
that!
Oh God, no. Okay, no, good.
That happened. That just happened. That just happened, people. That just happened. If you are not honestly, if you are an audio listener and you are not watching the YouTube version, you are missing out right now. You are currently missing out. And also,
You can't
That's
do
what
that.
Manny meant by
No,
trained
stuff.
dumbasses right there.
also, before I
You can't do
forget,
that shit.
also before I continue, since speaking of audio and video and all that stuff, our podcast is every Wednesday at 10:15 a.m. ish. Just because the whole premiere thing with YouTube is all weird with the timing and all that stuff when they premiere it and all that stuff, and that you can catch it on YouTube, as we just said. You can catch it on podcast services such as Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and a bunch of other ones out there in the world and all that stuff. If it's available and all that stuff. So be sure to check that if you need to and all that stuff and everything. Also, catch us on our socials. No name podcast _yet on Instagram, if I remember correctly. I think it's the same on TikTok. I could be wrong on that, and I apologize. But the link's in the bio. I mean, the link's in the description below and all that stuff to let you know to get all that access and everything, and all that stuff to check us out on everything and all that stuff. But anyways, on to the Q&A portion of the show, which is pretty much this whole episode and all that stuff.
That
It
A
went
and
to
Q.
small pumpkin
And
around
all
like
that stuff.
Manny.
So since we've
99
announced,
cents.
since we've had our Instagram account, at least we did it I don't even know if we did it on Instagram. I've posted stories about us asking questions and all that stuff to let everyone know. I'll be honest, we got a decent amount, but we'll see how it goes and all that stuff.
Oh, shit.
And all that stuff
Oh, shiz.
and everything. And for those who left questions, thank you and all that stuff and everything like that. Those who's been on the Instagram IG account, like seen our clips, following the account, we thank you for that also and all for everything. And hopefully you stay along for the ride for this journey and everything. And before we get into the questions, I know you guys probably already seen the questions already and all that stuff, but it's like and everything. But just to
I
give
did.
you and all that stuff. But what do you think about what's gonna happen right now with these when we answer these stuff?
I think we're going to get in trouble.
Why?
I was just joking. I've seen the questions.
There's a
look
specific
at-
question I would like to answer.
What is it?
I hope it's not the one I think it is.
You know the one I think you need. The one that special person said.
Oh no.
Oh, was it the first one?
No.
Yeah.
No. We are not answering asking that question, unfortunately.
8.5. I'll just say that.
Oh, stuff and everything.
Why
For
the
the-
0.5 though?
For the one that asked
It's
that
the
question,
0.5.
for the one that asked
Yeah.
that
For
question,
the person that asked
they'll
that,
know.
I was just gonna
8.5.
say 8.
They'll know.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say
saying
8.
the question, but anyways, I didn't get to mention
That's
this.
your answer.
I didn't get to mention this when I first brought out asking the questions, but just for safety reasons, I will not give out names on these questions, unfortunately, because that's just being careful
Oh,
and all that
what?
stuff
Come on.
and everything.
I'm s-
Because I'm just being careful. I don't want to do all that.
No, I get you.
Respect the people's
I get you.
privacy, man.
I want to respect the people.
You
I want to respect our fans. If we have it, for those that are there.
mean friends?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Yes, mostly the only ones on our account are our friends, but still.
Yeah.
Let's start with question number 1.
Question number 1. Yeah, I'm pretty much going on the order of when they came out in a way from earliest to first
That's the one
question.
we just answered.
First question and all that stuff. What's better, the new Xbox or new PS5?
Personal opinion.
I feel like Xbox.
I thought
has
Manny
the
was going to
upper
continue
leg.
his answer because he just said
Oh,
personal
my bad.
opinion.
No, that was the answer. It's your personal opinion. I mean, they're so close this year.
Oh,
Other than graphics.
put more.
All I heard was personal opinion. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
I was like, wait, where? I thought he was going to give his personal opinion on it or something. I was like,
Oh no, it's basically like it's whatever you choose. I mean, they're so close this year. It's not like it's completely opposite, completely different. I'd say just go whatever you feel like. If you want price and you want digital, I'd say go with Xbox. Because it's about $100 cheaper if you want digital. But then also you
cheaper.
can't $200 cheaper. But then also you're not gonna get HD. You're not gonna get HD with PlayStation either. But
You mean 4K?
4K. There you go.
Look at HD.
I said HD. Yeah, you get HD. Obviously.
I was like, you
If you
don't?
don't
I was
get
like,
it-
damn.
We're going back
You
to
get
Like,
the,
these are-
you get
console
you get
suck.
480p.
we're going back to the PS2 original Xbox
Nah,
era with these
360p
it's,
pixelated.
Oh, 360p. Damn. No, you get
480.
You get 480p for digital. Nah.
Damn.
Okay,
I would say if you want to go on price,
For all
go
you
with the
cheap
Xbox
bastards
digital.
out there.
I'd say go with the Xbox digital if you want to go on price. If you want cheaper, I'd say go with Xbox digital. If you don't really care about price, I'd say it's kind of in the middle. They're really close this year, other than digital prices since the end.
this more so
If
like
you
a
want
Bandai.
If you
I
want
say my
4K,
opinion.
go with the Xbox.
Yeah. I think my personal opinion would be Xbox just because they have Game Pass and that has a lot of great features that come with it, with a lot of games and a lot of new games that you can play for a cheap price, which I feel like that's amazing in itself. But yeah, that's just me. But I still agree on the other sense of it's your opinion. Whatever you get is what you want to get, and if you really balling though, get both.
Or just get PC.
Or PC, yeah.
If
Who
you can
cares?
spend more than $500, yeah. If you're
Well, if you're balling, you might as well just go PC.
if you have more than $500.
Oh yeah.
and all
Build
that
your
stuff.
own gaming system.
Yeah.
I guess I can go. I guess it's all the same all around. Like for me, for what I can tell people, it all depends on it. Like a couple factors always depends on what it is. One, what are you currently on right now? If you're currently still on Xbox, it's best to go with the Xbox. If you're still on the PS4, of course, go with the PS5 and all that stuff. What was I about to say? Second option, what are your friends going to be on and all that stuff. Find and all that stuff because you're mostly, if you're a person that plays a lot of multiplayer games, yeah, find that out. To add on to that, another factor is if those multiplayer games have crossplay or not and all that stuff. So that also factors in also. So you have to make sure if you are a person that plays the regular, especially as now, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, now Apex, and everything like that, and everything, you're fine to going either option and all that stuff because they have crossplay now and all that stuff. You can play with your friends still, no matter what console you're on. And for those two out of those two options, the best seller, I think the if you are a person on a budget, going with the Xbox Series S, which is the $300 option, is the best option and all that stuff. Just keeping warned, those are digital only. You can only get your games digitally and all that stuff. Whereas with the Series X, which is going to be $500, you do need that. It does come with a disc drive and all that stuff too, and everything. And then of course you have the PlayStation 5, where it's the disc and then the disc no disc and all that stuff, which is only $100 difference between those two. So know your budgets, know your stuff, know what games, and also pay attention to what games are coming out and all that stuff and everything like that for it. You can say for right now, for the PS5 in particular, there's only like 2 good exclusives, and that's Spider-Man Miles Morales and Demon Souls. But if that's the one thing about Demon Souls, you have to be a really big fan of those kind of games to know that stuff, to play that stuff and everything like that. If you don't think that's something you want to play, don't play it. You don't have to get it and all that stuff, because a lot of people think that might be a system seller. I don't know for sure. Other than that, though, my personal opinion, for me, I would say go with an Xbox, either one, Series S or Series X, and all that stuff as of right now. Because here's the thing, every single game you can play, you can play a lot of games on that thing. Game Pass, backwards compatibility and everything like that, and all that stuff. All the current games you've been recently playing will work on it and all that stuff, and get a boost off it with the new hard drive, with the new system stuff and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. All that stuff. Anything else to add on to that question, guys?
No, I think you answered it pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay.
On to question number 2.
Question number 2. And that is, where do you see you guys 5 years from now?
5 years older.
Manny, I swear the answers you give are something else.
Well, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's not wrong, but I don't think that's like the answer they're looking for.
No, I got you
I get
guys.
you.
Well, from a podcast point, I see us hopefully getting more viewers. Hopefully in 5 years, COVID will be over. So, um, hopefully, uh, we'll be together in 5 years. I know that sounds kind of weird, but
What?
Not
hopefully
like
we'll be,
that.
yeah, hopefully we'll be in the same room with each other, and it won't be over Zoom and stuff. Hopefully we can get more content out for you guys, other than just every week.
Pause.
But who
Pause.
knows?
Pause. We're on Discord, not Zoom.
Oh, we are. We're on Discord, Zoom. Um, hopefully we can hopefully by then we'll be able to push more content out for you guys, other than just once a week, maybe twice a week, depending. Um, and who knows? Depends how it grows. It depends how it develops. Life wise, hope to be. I don't know. I'm pretty happy now. So, life wise, I think I'm doing good as long as it's still the same. Yeah. You guys?
I agree on the podcast level. I want to have, or hopefully, we'll have a lot more viewers. Hopefully, we'll be known a little bit more. And honestly, yeah, I think I agree with Manny on everything he said about being in the same room, being able to do a lot more content, get creative, innovative in what we do. From a life standpoint, just to be financially stable. Honestly, I know that sounds boring, but that's honestly something really big for me. Be out of debt,
Excuse me.
be like I said, financially stable, able to take care of myself and a family one day. So yeah, hopefully that's what happens in 5 years. If not, I'm just gonna give up on life. No, I'm just kidding.
That's so deep.
I was gonna say just kill myself, but that's
We
too
get,
dark. I'm
we
not gonna
get.
say
I was like, we're getting. Let's not get that dark now. Oh, stuff. Let's see here. Podcast.
Watch those be like the first words out of Ricky's mouth.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I was like, watch those be the first words out of Ricky's mouth.
What? I'm so confused. What the
You know
hell?
how you were like, let's not get that dark now. And I was like, watch those. Continue.
5 years from now, in a podcast slash content creation thing or whatever. Yeah, I hope this is still going, and everything. Whether it be still us just doing a podcast, whether it be us doing the podcast and other things and all that stuff. Me personally, I hopefully do more things outside of our podcast from a personal standpoint. And also, if I have some ideas that I'm thinking about doing, hopefully, I just gotta figure them out correctly.
Rap album.
No, all that stuff. It's not.
Maybe we can team up.
It's not music related. And all that stuff.
I mean, I can produce for you.
I just said I don't have that push to do rap and all that stuff. I don't have that drive and all that stuff.
Can you rap, Ricky?
No, I can't.
Oh,
And all that stuff.
Damn. I'll teach you.
Let's not get into that, please.
person
I'll put you on my next album, 3072.
Jesus Christ, Ricky will be dead. Are you gonna record his lyrics right now?
Yeah.
Oh
He'll
my
be dead.
gosh.
We should make a no-name podcast album. That would be hilarious.
I can produce.
What else for me?
Mad
5
Dog
years.
Records.
What else in 5 years? I hope to see two other. For me, it's like I hope to see two other teams from my favorite teams win championships, because I don't want to and all that stuff, because I'm in my 30s now, and I that needs to speed up and all that stuff and everything. So get on it.
Don't
Wait,
count
what
on
team?
me.
What teams for what?
Well, so now it's just baseball and football.
What's your team?
No hockey. What about hockey?
Oh, hockey, yeah, and hockey too.
You don't want to see
I
the
hockey
Sharks
too.
win?
I do want them to win. It's just been we've had so many
Don't count on
chances.
it. I mean,
We've had so many chances and went to a Stanley Final, and it's just like, oh my god. We've had so many chances, and we had enough, and then we didn't do anything this season. So, ay.
Now
And
you
all that
lost
stuff.
Jumbo.
That was bound to happen. In all honesty,
I know it's just sad.
that was bound to happen. Of course it's sad, but it was bound to happen. Like there was no way they were going to keep him, especially if you bring back Marlowe.
Yep.
Anyways,
Those Phoenixes.
and
That's true.
Oh, Sharks.
Imagine if Jumbo just won a title
so-
with his new.
anyways, let's not get into that. Let's not get off topic. Of course, for baseball, it's the A's and all that stuff because we've been,
Yes, sir.
even though we're now officially in a rebuild season.
Us
I
too.
that's something I'll extend on. Not now. Not
We're in the
now.
rebuild decade.
I'm not gonna talk about that now on how it is. Raiders. I mean, there is promise.
Yeah.
There is promise. There's promise.
There's
promise. We're 3-2. We're 3-2 right now.
We got Tom Brady next. That's a little nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie.
They're okay. They're not that good of a team as everyone says they are. We can play them. And I was like,
I don't know. They got
Still
Brown
Tom
now.
Brady.
No, I'm just kidding.
if we can beat the Saints, we can beat anyone.
Okay.
Thought you were gonna say Kansas City.
And Kansas City. We beat the Saints and Kansas
Oh,
City.
yep. Exactly.
And all that stuff. So we are good.
I was
I
on the
think
edge of my seat.
that's why it's like I feel confident in like at least having a chance against freaking the Bucks and all that stuff.
If we beat the Buccaneers, I would be like, we're good. We're solid. We're gonna
And all
win.
that stuff and everything. Okay.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
And everything. Okay. So I believe just because your team's undefeated, doesn't mean you have to bring our team down. Okay.
Not just my
Yeah.
team. Not
Okay.
just my team.
I know it's not just.
Baltimore's unfortunately is doing good.
I know it's not. Your team's undefeated though.
I know, but Baltimore's looking really good right now.
Yeah, but don't get on me and Isaac here and all that stuff for actually having hope.
It's been a long time since we had hope.
Okay.
A long time.
And all that stuff. Like I'm feeling confident about this year now and all that stuff. And you want to bring us down just because you undefeated, and now you want to start fearing because of the Ravens looking better now.
Yeah.
Nah, I
about
never
Steelers?
fear the Ravens. I don't
Did you
fear
say
the Ravens.
Baltimore?
Watch. No, okay. So they're in the same. So for background for people who are listening and all that stuff, Manny is a Steelers fan, and he hates the Ravens to a T. So much to a point he took a school trip to Washington D.C. and then hated the fact that his hotel was in Baltimore. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Wow. That's a real fan.
That's a real fan, in all honesty, because I thought it was so awesome to hear that at the same time. And I kind of feel bad that I actually said it out loud. I feel bad.
Hey, I like going to San Francisco.
And all that
I
stuff.
hate it.
And everything like that. And all that stuff. I'm sorry about that.
Man, he's like, you're exposing me, Ricky. What the hell?
I'm sorry. It was such a good... When he told me this story, I was like, what the heck? It was so
So
funny.
do you really hate Baltimore?
He really hates Baltimore that
God
much.
damn.
He really hates Baltimore that much. It's because he was so upset when he found out where he had to stay for that trip. And all that stuff. He was excited for the trip, but when he found out where he was going to stay for his hotel, it was like, nah. I found it
Well,
so
was it a
funny.
nice city?
It was Baltimore.
Well, I'm asking Manny.
Man, I'm just gonna let you know you're mute. We can't hear you. No.
What about now?
Okay.
Yeah. I said, was it a nice city? What was your answer?
No,
See?
it wasn't.
See?
Was the food good? You can't knock on the food. Was the food terrible?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Trust me, he's the same
nothing
way.
can impress him.
He's the same way with Philadelphia.
Not as
That's
much.
alright.
I don't hate the Eagles.
Can't hate on that Philly cheesesteak.
I
though.
don't hate the Eagles. I don't hate the 76ers.
You hate the Flyers.
That's not even a team, dude.
See? See?
Manny, I think I'm worried about you, man.
Oh my
You can't have
god.
that much hate for teams that they don't even know you.
Oh my god. It's that bad. But anyways, and all
Hey,
that
that's a
stuff.
true fan. I'm not
I
gonna lie. That's a
I
true fan.
digress. I digress on that and all that stuff. 5 years of and I think this is everyone's long term goal that for everyone that I know. Me having a girlfriend.
Let's not even dive into that. We
Yeah, let's
tried.
not. Let's not.
We've been trying.
And also,
You
I
don't,
kid
you
you
don't want
not.
to have a successful
We're not
OnlyFans
having
page?
discussion. No, let's not push
We're
it.
not gonna dive into it.
We're not pushing. I'm just saying it's like it's everyone's 5 year goal is for me to have a girlfriend. That's all I'm gonna say. It's all my
Is
friends.
it your goal?
Is it my goal? It's more of like if it happens, it happens. In 5 years.
Okay.
And
Well,
all that
ladies,
stuff.
if you're ever
Well,
watching,
and
that's stuff.
be single.
And all that stuff. And
It would have happened at the Overwatch game.
okay, we're not getting into that story.
Bruh, don't
We're
even talk about
we're
that, dude.
we're definitely not getting into that. That's a future. If that ever comes up in a future episode, maybe. But if not in this one. And all that stuff. Anyways,
Why it
What
didn't
is the
happen.
fan, Ricky?
we're digressing. We're moving on. We're moving on to the next question, and I think this is a question
Right,
mainly
next
for
question.
Manny and me, and all that stuff. And the question goes: why does Manny think pigeons are majestic?
Oh my god. You hear that evil laugh?
So to give everyone a little backstory to what this question means and all that stuff and everything, Manny and I used to do a podcast before this one a while back and everything. It was particularly a gaming one we tried to do and all that stuff. And one of the topics we talked about was me talking about Spider-Man because it just came out around that time. And then when I was explaining it, Manny was talking about the pigeons and saying they're so majestic. And I'm like, he gives out this little story and everything about it and all that stuff, and I'm just like, bruh, you were really.
Well, I mean, they were actually really well done. You can't doubt that. The pigeons from the Spider-Man game were extremely well done.
Oh my gosh.
Is that why you think they're majestic?
Yes.
No, so I think they're majestic for a couple different reasons.
He wrote notes on this just to let everyone know.
Yeah. So, first off, they were the first domesticated bird. They were roughly starting to get domesticated around 4,500 BC.
Did you look up history on these guys?
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Famous
That's
people such as
amazing.
Nikola Tesla and Charles Darwin owned them and actually bred them for many years.
For what
Also,
purpose?
they can find their house they can fly back to their house from about 13,000 miles away from where they are. They can find it. Also, they saved actually almost 2,000 soldiers in World War II due to the fact of that ability. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to own a pigeon, Manny?
No, I want to own roosters.
Roosters.
Manny's
But I want a king show rooster.
What kind of rooster? Well, what kind of rooster is that?
So they're bred from the UK, and they're about. I'll send you guys a picture. Viewers, if you guys want to know what a king show is, just Google it. Just look up king show rooster. They originated from Japan, where Xiao is their name. Xiao means warrior or fighter in Japanese. Then they went to Vietnam and Korea. Then they eventually went to the States, where they're most common for fighting because they're so large. They're actually really, really big. And now in the UK, they started kind of reviving the culture over there. And they're starting to kind of come over here and get domesticated. So, yeah. I think I'm done with my pumpkin, by the way.
Okay, we'll show that at the end. We'll show that towards the end of the episode.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go real quick because I have to wash my hands. Because I didn't use a spoon. Oh.
Okay, hold on. Before you leave, though, let's get into the next question and all that stuff. This and everything like that. Because that was a quick one because that's more particularly from Manny. That question. Next question: when will y'all be a podcast with a name already? Pretty much when are we
when we get more viewers.
When we gonna have a name? Pretty much. When are we gonna have an actual name and all that stuff?
That is
Uh,
our name.
I was gonna say like I actually like
It's
the
our
name
name
we
now.
I actually like the name we have. Well, even though I already like because I've already liked it since then since we started and all that stuff, and it's I don't know about Isaac or Manny and all that stuff if it's grown on them since then. I think Isaac mentioned to me one time it did.
Yeah, it grew on me too.
Oh yeah, it was Manny. Never mind.
Yeah, it grew in all of us.
Well, I already liked it from the beginning because it made sense. It was like we don't know what we're doing. We can't name something right now at the moment. Let's just do this.
Well, we just named Society.
Well, we were trying to make that with society in a different on that one, which was our other podcast that me and Manny did was more particular. It was trying to make something out of it. I think we were trying to do something early out of it, try to get something out of it, such as like a community of sorts, and then just this is our society and all that stuff. But anyways, yeah, I don't see anything after. I was like, but for this one in particular, I think like I was saying, I like it more for the fact that it's just like. It's how we started and all that stuff because it's like how we started because like we don't know what to name this because we don't know what we're gonna talk about as much and all that stuff at first, and it just became a bit. It became more than just a bit, and then it's something that we're enjoying and all that stuff. Though we do say it differently when we intro it.
Sometimes I never know what to say during those intros.
And all that stuff. And everything because it's like I know this week I said the podcast instead of a podcast like I normally do and all that stuff, but I know you and Manny do it say the podcast the podcast with no name.
Yeah, true.
And all that stuff. And all that stuff. So it's like it's the name is growing on us though. I've always liked the name because I thought it made sense at the time.
Yeah, it gives you opportunity to form thing.
But I think
nothing.
But I think that also gives us more of an opportunity if we do other shows to actually have a name for those and all that stuff. That's why we kind of like it. That's why I kind of like it too. So whenever we do our own shows, I mean like our newer shows, if it ever comes to that, we can we'll like, oh, this has a name and the other one and then all that stuff. And it'll be interesting and all that stuff. And everything. And all that good stuff.
All right. Are we on to our fourth?
Oh, just in time. Manny came back just in time. Sweet.
Oh. Yeah. I was just cleaning up the floor real quick.
There we go.
And I had to go rinse my hands.
Okay. Next question. Would you guys be different if you guys didn't meet in real life but met in games? So saying if we didn't meet in person, would we act differently if we met via playing video games and all that stuff? I would
well, that depends. Like if these guys are from Hawaii.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I hate you so much that you
people watching is because I know who said that one and he happens to be from the island.
And all that stuff. Because
that was mainly just for him. But
I will say this. If I met Manny off video games, I probably wouldn't like him on the first day. And all that stuff. On the first time meeting him, I would probably be really annoyed by him and everything like that.
I'm offended, I think.
How are you offended? You can't. You have to. That's true.
No, I didn't say I'm offended. I said you'd be offended.
I wouldn't be offended. I would be. Depends on what you say.
With some of the stuff I say.
It depends on what you say. It depends on what you say. Then I would be. But other than that,
if I treated you like that other person.
Oh, I wouldn't even bother send you a friend request. All that stuff. I'm like, I ain't dealing with this toxicity in my lobby. It's and it depends on that, but it also depends on the game too. You have to admit that it does have to depend on the game too.
Yeah, because there's certain games like Fortnite, not really.
Like I think if it's Fortnite, I probably wouldn't trip as much with you and all that stuff. If it was like say Call of Duty, maybe Rainbow Six, if I was still playing it and all that stuff, then I would be like, nah, I don't want to deal with this. and everything. Because I'm like, I can't. I was like, I'm here to enjoy it, have a good time. I'm not here for this bull crap
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Isaac, I don't even think he will say anything. In all
I feel like
honesty.
Isaac would just like stay silent the whole time.
Yeah, and
Or
just
have
play
his
the
mic
game.
muted.
Yeah, and just play with us.
Probably, yeah.
All that stuff. Like he would just like he's that person that's like that who just goes in the random games just for no reason and all that stuff, and then just says nothing the whole time, but tries his best at least to play to help win for the team
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
They're being nice,
everything.
but I suck at playing games.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't gonna admit that, but okay, if you want to say that, okay. Isaac
I
tries.
was just saying you were good.
I was gonna say Isaac tries.
If I honestly dedicated myself, I'll probably be like really good. But since I don't dedicate anything to it, I don't really care.
Same,
Right
dude.
guy.
Same.
Oh, Manny, you don't, because you just do it at will. You don't bother at all on stuff.
I don't do
Especially-
what?
Okay,
No.
I played Fortnite with Manny, and when I played Fortnite with Manny, like, Manny, where are you? On the other side of the island, dude.
Yeah.
God knows what.
Exactly.
And then we all get murked and die.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
And all that
man.
stuff. It's he does it at the wrong moments. And all that stuff. I can
Hilarious.
understand if we're like chill, we're doing our own thing, like we're good and all that stuff. But when it gets to a moment, like especially in a serious, not a serious moment, but like a moment where it's like we need to stay alive, Manny just always screws it up at the end. And all that stuff. Like
He's like, wait, I'm coming, guys.
Either
And he's
yeah, it's like that. It's like he's not near us at all and everything like that. Or no. What's even more crazy about it? He can be doing his own thing. We're still in the same area and all that stuff. And the next thing I know, I can hear shooting and all that stuff. And Manny doesn't say anything and all that stuff. And then I have to be like, Manny, you good? People shooting at me. I'm dead. I'm like bruh. The one time, oh my gosh, and all that stuff. If no one has ever seen, if no one ever saw this clip, everyone has to see this on my. I think I have it on my Instagram. If not, I probably have to do it. There was a time we were playing squads. I get knocked and everything like that, and Manny's the closest one near me. So like, Manny, hear me. I'm in this box with a person that's like trying to kill with two people. I knock the one dude, and the other guy gets me and all that stuff. And I come in, like Manny's closest, like, Manny, come get me. There's only one knocked and all that stuff. He literally comes in and just stares for like a good 5 seconds. And I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then he realizes that the person that's down gets revived and starts shooting at Manny. And he's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, Manny, how do you not know? When it doesn't show their names above them and all that stuff and everything. And I'm just like, oh my God. It was funny, but I was mad at the same time because it's like literally all you had to do, break the thing, and then shoot the dude that was reviving the other guy and all that stuff. So that, and then revive me. But no, he just stares and like thinks it's teammates when they don't show names and all that stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, Manny. And all that stuff. Did we win that game? No.
We got third, I think.
I don't remember. It was like, was it earlier this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got pretty high. I know we got pretty high.
I don't know.
I can't remember what we got though.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, and then I think if they met me, I probably would say something, but then like I'll probably be the quiet one also. Because it's like, and all that stuff. And I'll probably say something if I need to, and all that stuff. If I don't have my mic muted. And all that stuff.
I wouldn't add Ricky either, because like I don't add people randomly.
Well, yeah, Manny doesn't add at all.
Yeah, I don't really add people. So like I'll play with you.
Tell him what's your name, Manny. What's your name?
Skidmarks 187.
Who would want to add someone? No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
If you want to play with a toxic person that doesn't really care and take it seriously, add me on PlayStation.
Damn.
Wait,
Hey, at least you're
that's
honest.
toxic and doesn't take it seriously? Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't really take the game serious.
He really doesn't.
Yeah. I'm
really
having fun
doesn't.
with it. I'm not.
I mean, it's not a
I'm
bad
not
thing.
trying to go pro.
Here's the thing: it's not a bad thing, in all honesty, and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like you take it to a point where it's like, okay, what's the point of having you on the team, even just for just playing for fun, and all that stuff, and all and
I've
everything.
gotten better.
It's
He's
the
gotten better.
conversations, yes.
I've gotten
It's
better.
It's the conversations. Oh, you don't want to know those conversations.
Oh
They're
yeah,
really entertaining.
Yeah.
That's the No Name podcast behind the scenes.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Add us on
Okay.
Patreon.
okay. Next question. Favorite Marvel character?
In the MCU
Marvel.
or in general?
Just do general.
In general.
Just do in general.
All right,
Doesn't-
Isaac, you can go first.
My favorite superhero or character would probably be what?
No, I just found it funny because it's like he's like MCU or in general. I'm like just in general. It's like Isaac, go first. I'm like okay.
What does that even mean?
No, because he just had you. Because I thought he was gonna answer it first, but he's like, no, Isaac, go first.
Yeah.
I think mine would probably be Wolverine, probably my all-time favorite. I think I grew up on him, and I just like how he is as a person. I think he's a really badass character, and so yeah, that's mine.
That's what's up.
All right, man, you
All
can
right.
go now.
Yeah,
Mine's Ursa Major.
Who?
Who?
Ursa Major.
Who
The
the, hell is
bear?
that?
He's in the same thing as Red Guardian in Russia. Russia's Avengers.
Alpha Flight?
No, that's Canada.
Wait. Who's Canada's then? Onslaught? No, not
Yeah.
Onslaught.
Canada is the guy with like the spandex and like the maple leaf.
Yeah, I know that.
That's
That-
in
no,
Alpha.
That's Alpha Flight. Yeah, that
Yeah,
think
I'm talking
that's
about the
what
one in Russia, the one that Red Guardian's with.
Oh,
It's him, Ursa Major. Can't remember the other ones at the top of my head right now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know the team you're talking about. I thought I was just thinking about that team. That's why.
Yeah. I haven't read too many Alpha Flight comics to be honest.
Stuff. That's why. I was like,
I really should read Alpha Flight.
I was really
I heard
thinking
they're
about
really
that.
good.
All that stuff.
But mine's Ursa Major. It's a bear. It's like a grizzly bear.
A Russian grizzly bear, to be effect.
Yeah, but he still has his like mental, like he can still think and talk, like walk
Like
and
a-
stuff like that.
Like a Russian.
Like
I-
a Russian.
I know who you're talking about. That's why. And all that stuff, because I don't remember the name, but when you brought him up, when you said the Russian team, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember him.
Which I do have a theory about that. I'll have to either explain. It's actually kind of It's kind of like breaking news, but I'll explain after the podcast, or I can explain in another podcast. It's a theory that I'm pretty sure might happen as well, like my other theory. Yeah, if you guys want to hear it,
I think I might.
I'll
have
say
an
it
idea,
after.
But okay. I say Daredevil,
Daredevil, the man without fear.
man without fear, and all that stuff. And I always found that person more captivating than most of because the thing about him, of course, that he's blind, and everything overall and all that stuff. And it's like he has like he struggles. He has his struggles of being a superhero and all that stuff, particularly too. It's like and everything. If just his story about him and everything like that, especially watching the show when it was on Netflix too. It's like you really get that grasp of like of a I don't want to say a person with non abilities and all stuff because I don't technically call his extrasensory stuff like that kind of an ability of a super ability of sorts and all that stuff. And it's like he struggles with of being a hero, a Catholic, and and obeying the law because he's also a lawyer and all that stuff. And he struggles with those three at the same time and all that stuff. So it's like his story. Just knowing his story is always interesting about it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I get the chance to read something from him and all that stuff, it's always interesting to know about and all that stuff.
Did you like the Ben Affleck movie?
No,
I liked the suit. I can say that. I liked it the way what's his name played Kingpin as well. Kingpin. I liked it that.
Mm.
He's not as good as the new Kingpin, obviously.
I will say no one gives season 3 enough credit than it should, because that was a good season.
I didn't have anything bad to say out of any of the seasons, to be honest.
Well, no, because like that was towards the end of almost all those shows in general going off, no longer being existing, and all that stuff. And then it's like how season 2 apparently how the majority went with season 2 and all that stuff with because it was like kind of like split into 2 arcs in a way, and all that stuff and everything. And it's like, and then it took a long time for season 3 to get there too, because of all that stuff, because they did Defenders and all that stuff. I think people don't give season 3 enough credit, in my opinion. But yeah, let's go. Moving on to the next question. Oh, we're good on time at least too. What's your guys' favorite movie?
All right, now did we want to do this one? Cause I saw another one question that said top 3. Did you want to do top 3 or just do that one?
Okay, let's skip that one. We'll go to that one then. Make that easy.
Top 3.
We'll make it top. Yeah, we'll just replace that one with that one. So let's do that one. Top 3 movies.
Okay. Who wants to go
Maybe
first?
trilogies.
Sure.
You want to do a trilogy as your top 3?
He's like Star Wars 5 through 7. Oh no, 3. Anyway.
3 through 6.
No.
Yeah.
No, wait, 4 through 6. My bad.
Yeah, 4 through 6.
My bad. I got that wrong.
My top trilogy would probably be the John Wick series as my number 1. I like that trilogy. Second would probably be Lord of the Rings, not the Hobbit trilogy. I hated that one. And then also my last one would probably be, it's not even a trilogy. It's like a lot of movies, but the Harry Potter series are like my top 3.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Mine are not trilogies. That I know of.
They're actual movies.
Hold on.
First of all, mine
Yeah,
are
they are
actual
not
movies.
trilogies.
Yeah, so
No. What I meant by
Mine
that
are-
is like the movie. It's the movie itself. Like, cause you did series for your top 3 and all that stuff. What I'm saying is Manny's doing actual, like, the movies themselves, not like a series.
Yeah, just movies. None of mine have sequels that I know of. I hope
not
there's
a
not.
movie. Just kidding.
So number 3 is American Psycho.
Oh,
Due to the fact that it ends with ambiguity
fancy.
and like
fancy.
it leaves you questioning yourself and thinking about yourself. And it really makes you check yourself. Like, are you living the way you want to live? And are you being different, or are you trying to just fit into the mold that the world has about you?
Wow, that was deep.
I made that.
Yeah.
I made that
got
way
deep.
deeper than
That got
what I
deep.
was supposed to be.
That got deep. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought we were supposed to have a good time with this episode.
Is that not the way you saw American Psycho? Is that the?
I don't even remember if
I
I
never
saw
even
it.
seen that movie.
I don't even think I ever saw it.
It's a good movie.
Nothing against it. No, I mean, yeah, nothing against it and all that stuff and everything.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, it's like, this episode was supposed to be a fun episode, and it got deep. It got deep 3 times already.
Well, next one's gonna be deep as well.
Oh my God, Manny.
It's because like
Nothing wrong
I
with
look
getting
at-
deep.
Nothing wrong, but I
so-
was like, it's just funny.
so number 2 is
Oh,
Brave, by
Okay.
Pixar. Brave by Pixar.
It's a Disney
That's
movie.
dude. Yeah, it's a Disney movie. Brave. You know,
Brave,
the Irish.
the
princess.
Irish girl, the bear, the mom turned.
No,
into
yeah,
her.
I know.
I was about to say, I was
just didn't
like,
expect that.
Or Scottish. Mother.
oh, it's Scottish.
Yeah, Scottish.
Hey.
And that's due to the fact that it's showing you, it's talking about, societal pressure. You know what I mean? Like, the pressures that society pushes on you. Like, she's like, her pressure is like being a princess. Like, she has to be a certain thing. But like, for us, it could be like, like having lots of friends, or needing lots of money, or, being fit, or like being, like I already said, rich, or getting married, or like doing certain things that like society just believes you should have, but like maybe you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, in society push this like pressure, like leading back to the American Psycho thing. Like there's a certain mold that people see you as, and I feel like, you know, that's saying
To
that you
me,
don't have to be.
Mulan.
That too, yeah, that can fit too. I just don't care for Mulan as much.
They have the same recipe in all of them.
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say Lion King too, but number one,
Yeah.
I won't go deep. Number one's Dance with Me.
And y'all looked at me like my movies were like horrible or some shit.
No, no. Okay, no.
If you look back on this, I
No,
said
no.
my movies, and you guys were like, hold on,
No,
No,
we're
not yet.
No. Oh my
Go on.
god. Oh my god. I swear, it's not. We were.
Yeah, those are good.
We're not no, I'm not saying they weren't.
I'm like,
it's
damn.
I'm
I didn't know how to give a synopsis.
I'm not saying. Manny's the one over here.
All right, you know what? Let me go back. Okay,
giving all
John
the deep
Wick is
stories.
about a man that lost his dog to his dying wife. He has every right to kill everybody. So if your dying wife gives you a last gift and somebody kills it, you can just go mayhem. Kill everybody in your way. Every motherfucker in your way.
Oh my god.
You can kill them. Get rid of them. And you know what? Let's talk about what one I said. Oh, Lord of the Rings. That one gets deep. All right. You carry your problems to the Mount of Mordor, and you can't do it yourself. But Samwise Gamgee, only friend, was like, "I can't carry it for you, but I'll carry you." That's deep, man. That's deep. You need friends like that. If you don't got friends like that, fuck those guys. Anyways, 3, Harry Potter. That one's great in itself. Sometimes all y'all got some evil in yourselves. You know? I can go deeper too, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Because I just like that movie. I don't think anything deep with that one.
Yeah, number one for me isn't deep either. Dance with Me, I just love it. It's a love story. Cuban male trying to find his father. Comes to America, Florida particularly, if I remember correctly. I think it's Florida. Yeah, and then he falls in love, and then he's finding his father. You know, stuff like that. I'm not gonna go deep with that one. I could, but I'm not.
I want to know now. What's your lesson from it?
I'm not gonna go deep.
Yeah, this one's too deep.
Yeah, this one's really deep. If
This
you
one's
look
deep.
at it.
Even this one's deep.
Well,
I know this.
What if someone watches the episode and is just like, wow, I resonate with that.
See, this is
Like,
why.
I mean, you thought I went deep with American Psycho. Like, Dance with Me, I can go way deeper. Like, I'm crying. if you look at Dance with Me and
And
you
this-
go deep with it, it'll make you cry.
And this
I
was
need
supposed to be
some
the
tissue
fun
box.
episode.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
I need to watch that one, you know.
it's a good movie.
I bet. I mean, if it made you cry, I mean, like,
Oh, it didn't make me
Shoot,
cry. I'm saying like, I've never cried for a movie,
okay.
except one movie actually. No, there's one movie.
What movie was that?
Rudy.
Rudy?
Yeah.
I
Props.
respect that.
Props.
All right, Ricky, go ahead. Also give your synopsis and the lessons you learned.
I did not expect for us to get this deep into movies.
But don't make me talk about Lion King because I'm gonna go in deep on that one. But you know
I've
what?
heard your deep rant on Lion King. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
Hey.
Jesus, what happened here?
I didn't Jesus in that movie, all right? Makes me cry
Yeah,
sometimes.
there is. There is.
No order. No. they're
Also in Narnia.
Oh, Narnia, yeah, so good.
Narnia
Sorry.
is good. I've been watching it because it just got put on Disney Plus, like all of them.
That's
I've been
been on
rewatching
Disney Plus.
it.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Ricky.
Don Fair just came. Okay, continue. Go ahead. Star Wars Endgame.
No particular order for these movies. First one I'm gonna say is The Godfather.
Oh, okay.
Which Godfather?
The first one. That's all.
Hey, you
that's
might
all.
like the second or third
That's
one.
all, that's all I need to say is The Godfather itself. It's the movie. That's honestly, it's the first classic movie, second actually, that I've enjoyed. That I actually enjoy. That based off what that story, what it is about, and everything like that of a family and all that stuff. Being there for these old school. This is old school style of gang. Kind of, I guess you can say gangs and all stuff. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. That's why. So I can't.
Italian, Blood In and Blood Out.
There we go.
No,
Pretty much.
pretty much,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Pretty much. But I actually like enjoy the story, especially seeing it like when I was like, I think I was a kid or being a teenager too. Second one, Scarface. It's
Damn, Ricky's freaking all the gangster movies. All right,
it's
go ahead.
hey, you can't go wrong with these ones and all that stuff.
Tell me the
And-
last one's American.
Huh?
American Me is the last one.
Oh,
No.
I thought you said Marley and me.
I said what?
I thought you said Marley and me. I was like, what?
Oh,
Though that movie does get
Just
sad.
imagine-
That movie is sad.
that movie's sad. Yeah.
That movie is sad.
It's like,
I mean,
Ricky, what's your favorite movies? Godfather, Scarface, and Marley and me. What?
Scarface. Scarface is my introduction to these kind of movies in a way. It's like it's into like these gangster, old school, 80s aesthetic style kind of stuff. Especially if, the fact that it's an immigrant coming to America, the whole American dream stuff and everything like that. How it was stated around that time, and all that stuff of coming up to him coming to this person he became, and then all coming downhill at the same time. Those movies, that and Godfather is always those kind of I always enjoy those movies and all that stuff. I wish I was able to watch them right now. I mean, I could, but I don't have to pay for them. That's nothing wrong with that though. At the same time, it's worth it.
I have, but they're like DVD.
Yeah, I want the nice quality stuff now.
Yeah. I feel hurt.
The other one, like those two are staples that can stay in my head. The other ones, there's so many to say. I can go off on so many. For movies, I can't even think of one. I'm blanking on the name of this one.
Just say what it's about. Maybe we can guess.
Stand and Deliver, if I'm saying it correctly.
No,
Is
that's
that the
that's
one,
a movie.
Yeah, it's the one where the Mexicans in like the classroom
Yes.
and like they're saying they can't do smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What's
it.
calculus? That one.
That one, yeah. That one. I
Bro, that scene makes me die laughing.
I used to
every
watch
time.
that. I was watching that as a kid, and all that stuff. And
Same.
as a side note, I'm gonna add this also just for fun as honorable mention. Selena.
Oh, okay. Have you seen the actress is gonna be the new one?
Yeah, I seen it.
Dude, she looks dead like her, dude.
Mhm. I'm
She looks
excited.
dead
I'm
on.
excited. I'm
I
excited
was
for the
like,
next.
Damn, bro.
I'm excited for the next Netflix show. I really
Dude,
am.
she looks so much like her. Oh, it's
Mhm.
like, damn, bro. They straight up
stuff.
cloned her, bro.
Yeah, it's like those movies in particular. Like, and of course, like for the people that know me, and all that stuff. Yeah, of course, I can go on about the MCU, Star Wars, and stuff like that, and everything like that. But I do have a outside taste and all that stuff of movies and everything.
Like the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Not that at all.
That's a good movie.
Enjoyed
It's
it
a
as
good.
I'll admit, enjoyed it as a kid. Seeing it now, can't.
I still don't.
Why can't you see it now?
It's just like, especially I think because like me especially I think it's because of me as a gamer more too. It's like this doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't
Really?
feel right and all that stuff.
Like,
Like I get
I
it. Like no, like I said, as a kid when I
I
was
get
young,
why people don't like it.
like
I
I
get
was
why people don't like it.
I was as being like younger. I thought this was cool. Don't get me wrong, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Growing up and becoming more of like a gamer, especially if like there's a history of so many video game movies that don't turn out right and all that stuff. There's maybe a few exceptions on some, but
Warcraft.
that's a small exception. Which one?
Warcraft.
You don't like that movie?
That is exception.
No, that's a good exception.
That's just
I feel
that's
like it balances because they wanted to balance it out. They wanted to make it enough for the fan base that they enjoy it and love it, but then also they wanted to make it enough where if you don't play it all, that you would still enjoy it.
yeah. Because I don't play that game at all.
And I feel like it was a really good balance. Like I do play classic WoW. I play the new WoW too, but not as much as classic. And I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was close enough to the game, but it doesn't have to be dead on to me.
It is
Like video
'cause-
game movies, I don't care if they're dead on. Like I'm
Oh,
okay
yeah,
with them
I-
making their own story.
and that's the point about it. Like, where I hope
Yeah.
that where video game, if more movies that are coming based off games try to do, or at least try
Like
to make
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's another example of sorts.
That's
and,
another exception. That was
and
pretty good.
that was somewhat yeah.
Never seen that one yet.
It was all right.
It's really good.
It's like it's all right, but it has an exception to it because it's not trying to go directly with the
Yeah.
game and all that
It's
stuff.
not based on any game. They try to make their own story.
I would say the more recent Tomb Raider, not the one before it, is
Going
trying.
with Tom Holland?
I said Tomb Raider, not Uncharted.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Never mind. The one with
Not the one with Angela Jolie.
the one with Maleficent.
No,
Oh.
the newest one.
The more
Oh,
there's a newer one. That
Remember,
one
what-
that one
Which is Laura Croft. This is Laura Croft. Too.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tomb Raider is Laura Croft.
Oh, I thought there was. When I saw the one with Angelina Jolie, that's the one I saw.
Laura Croft Tomb
Oh.
Raider. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
Dude,
didn't
I
see.
remember-
I didn't even know they had an Uncharted.
They
Are
Oh,
they,
yeah,
they're
Uncharted
making a movie out of that,
movie.
right?
yes.
Yeah, they already have one or no?
No, it's coming. No,
No.
they're just now like shooting it and all that stuff and making it.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that was weird. Tom Holland's him, right?
Yes.
That's what's up.
And all that stuff.
Good actor.
I remember when they tried to make Dragon Ball Z live action. That was a terrible.
That was good. No, I didn't like that.
You liked it? I, was like,
I
okay.
didn't know.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
I'm-
liked it. I liked how they did Shenron. To be
I was
honest,
gonna say.
thought
I was about to say. I was like, I'm actually not surprised to hear that from Manny. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's
Nah, I
still
didn't.
surprising.
No, I didn't like it. I liked it how they did Shenron, but that's it. I thought he was pretty solid, especially for the CGI at the time. I thought Shenron was really good.
I think I saw it once, and then I was like,
I think I saw it with you.
I faded away from it. And I was
Like, didn't Goku only get his uniform like at the end of it, right?
yeah.
Because he wasn't
don't
wearing it.
remember.
at
I was
all,
working at GameStop when this movie came out. That's how old it is. And that was
Dang.
so that was before I met you guys.
Yeah.
I thought we already met by then.
No.
I know we've seen Avatar: Last Airbender. I know it's not a video game, but that
Now
one was
that's a
terrible.
good movie.
I didn't see that with you guys.
I'm
I was-
kidding. I'm kidding. I thought it was a good movie, and then I actually watched Avatar, and I was like, it's a bad movie, but I still like it. I still enjoy watching it.
See.
I was like, it shouldn't be an Avatar movie. It's really bad. And I was
You
like,
know, I don't-
but
Yeah, so-
I enjoyed enough to watch it.
Oh, exactly. That's the one that's the one I'm thinking of right now. That is actually I think is a starting point and a great thing of a video game movie and all that stuff.
Detective Pikachu.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, and that it was really
right there.
it was
That
really
one
good.
was
Which
awesome.
one?
Huh?
Detective Pikachu.
Which movie?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
I
said
didn't
which
hear you.
one. I was
I didn't
like-
hear you.
Oh man, because Manny said it.
Oh,
Yeah. I was like, wait, there was more than one.
that was
I
a good
like,
movie.
that
I
a
do
remake?
agree.
That was a good movie and all that stuff. And I feel like that's
It
like
was.
that's how you do something like that. Like it's already because people already know what it's about. It's already set. You're already placing it somewhere and like you're already giving it somewhat of a universe in a way if you decide to
Yeah.
expand on it and everything and all that stuff. And it's like because like you know these Pokemon, you know what's happening. It's in a different city that's not even related to the anime or the other in the games and all that stuff. But it can expand out towards that other stuff and all that stuff. You know most of the Pokemon that are in there and all that stuff. Especially since if I remember correctly, they were mostly classic. It was mostly like more of the 150 and all that stuff. Mainly, there were some
Hey.
other generations in there.
Oh, you know which else? Silent Hill. Not Silent Hill.
Never saw it.
Resident Evil too.
I don't
Resident
know
Evil
about
and
that.
Silent Hill.
I have to question you on that one. I might have to
Wait,
question
hold
you
on.
that one.
Which is no, not Resident Evil. I didn't see any Resident Evil. Silent Hill was good.
I never saw that.
My bad.
I never seen that movie.
I thought Silent Hill was pretty good.
Hmm.
I didn't
Never
see
seen.
Resident Evil.
And yeah, I
I
never
heard
seen
bad
any of the
reviews about
Resident Evil movies.
Evil.
There was
and I
only
like,
one, wasn't there?
No, I think there was two.
No, I think there's like 3 of them.
Movie wise?
It could be. Yeah.
I
I
want
know
to
there was
say.
quite a bit, but I heard a lot of bad reviews, and I was like, never mind.
I'll look it up later. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought they only did one.
They're on
Mm,
Amazon
so-
Prime Video right now. I know that on Prime Video.
Silent Hill 2006 film.
No, not Silent Hill. Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, I know there's a
I
bunch of
enjoy-
them.
Yeah, I enjoyed Silent Hill. I didn't watch Resident Evil.
I know. I'm trying to see if there's more of them. So far, I'm only seeing one.
Yeah.
Really?
I
Isn't
I
there
only
like
saw
Resident
one.
Evil Apocalypse?
Okay,
something
no.
like that.
Yes, Resident Evil. There's a bunch.
No.
That one I know. There's a bunch of
Yeah,
them.
he's
Silent
looking up
Hill is the
Silent
one.
Hill.
Is the one I'm
Yeah.
referring
Oh,
to.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I got confused.
I enjoyed Silent Hill though. I never played any of the games though, so that's probably why.
Those games are creepy.
Hmm.
Nice and
I
trailers
thought it was
seen
really
it.
good though. I liked the
Stuff.
Pyramid Head. I thought he was cool.
And all
Liked
that
his
stuff.
knife.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Yeah.
What is your guys' guilty pleasure movies, if you have one? Like
The
guilty
MCU.
pleasures. Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Anything other than that?
I don't know because it's like it's been a while since I've started like I watched movies and all that stuff. Because it's like like I said, how I mentioned when we talked about it in our other episodes, like how I've been more like I've missed going to the theaters and all that stuff, and it's
Yeah.
like and everything. So it's like that constant drive has been like kind of bad on a movie's perspective and all that stuff. Like don't get me wrong, I've seen I've seen Mulan, the recent Mulan, I've seen that and some other things and all that stuff. Harley Quinn too, but that's comic book. That's a comic book movie and a Disney movie right there. I haven't seen anything like kind of outside of that range. Like literally, it's like if I get in or I want to watch a movie, in all honesty, it's like it's been an MCU movie and all that stuff because I think that's more the fact it's like though it's like I'm not worried and like I understand it's like soon it's coming. It's like that, but still like there's that anxious of wanting to see Black Widow so badly right now and all that stuff. There's that little bit of anxiousness. Of
Yeah,
wanting to see
I
it.
understand why they canceled it though.
I mean, delayed it.
No, yeah, delayed it. My bad. Because like
Don't say
with
that.
what they're gonna what they're gonna do,
You just,
like I would hate to see that not
You
in
just-
theaters.
you just freaked out a bunch of MCU fans right now. Whoever heard that?
Oh yeah, they just kind of like what?
What?
No, especially with what they're gonna do. I understand why they're not doing it in theaters.
Well, like we have to look. You know, we also have to look at it this way. It's like that big theory that you just came up with. That's not going to happen until the end of next year and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I have a theory for Black Widow.
Oh,
That's actually pretty big as well.
I knew it. I knew it was related to that. I knew
And
it.
I feel like that's the reason they're actually pushing it back
Why? No.
to hopefully get it in theaters.
No. It's already
Yeah.
the movie's already been shot. It was set to come
Yeah,
out in
I
May.
know. I
So-
know, but what I'm saying is
What you-
they've been planning this one. It's not like anybody's going to come into it. I feel like they've already done this. They just thought theaters were going to be open. So they were like, no, we can't have this go to direct. They want this in theaters, and I feel like I know why. That's fine. Okay.
No,
so-
no. Manny. I get what you're saying. For me, it just seems like the movie's already been shot. They've and all that
Yeah, I
stuff
know.
and everything like that. It was set to come
No,
out.
no, it's been shot.
Manny,
But the thing is,
Manny-
they don't want this big reveal to be in your house. They want this to be in theaters.
you
'cause of
really
the big
think
reveal it's gonna
you
set
really
up.
think this?
I think it's gonna set up.
You
I
really
think it's a port key. Yeah.
You really think? I don't know.
Yep.
I
Look
really
at
don't
Captain
know.
Marvel. Captain Marvel was a prequel essentially, happened before the Avengers, and it set up a lot of stuff for Endgame. Black Widow's
I don't know about that. Right
before.
there.
Black Widow's gonna set up something happening this next,
You do
phase.
know. You do know.
and I have a theory about it.
You do know the timeline for Black Widow is right after Civil War, right, and before Infinity War, right? Timeline wise.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
literally. So this is already before she dies, and all that stuff. So you really
Yes.
have to think. So you really think that the team that we're talking about is going to be something in the future.
Yes, and I think it sets up for something bigger.
I don't know because I can't feel because like here's the thing about that. I don't know we don't know what this next big thing is. In all honesty,
I
don't
feel
know
like I
it.
do.
and all that stuff. Do you really think what's this big? Okay, we're gonna go off topic. I can't believe we're doing this. What is
We'll
this?
just do another video on this. We'll
What
pause
is-
this and we'll do another video on it.
What is this big thing? Just say what is this big thing, Esley, and we won't explain. You don't have to explain it. Just tell me what the big thing is, and we will skip.
Okay, I'll
Go
tell
on.
you. I'll tell you the big thing. I think it's going to introduce mutants, and I actually have a valid way to sort this in. but I think it's going to just mutants. Let's move on, and we'll do another video on it. It's better if I do another video on it. Let's just continue.
Mutants.
Next question.
You're saying
Yes, and I have a reasoning for it that actually makes sense. It's not just.
So you're saying this team that we're talking about is gonna have has a connection to mutants.
Yes.
And if it's about this one mutant in particular that I think I know what you're talking about, I don't know about that yet. But anyways,
so,
we'll move on.
We'll move on.
Let's move on. Okay. We'll move on from that and all that stuff.
I was expecting what's happening.
So you're saying that one guy from that one movie from that other movie is going to be in this movie with those other movies?
Yes.
No, that's what you're talking about.
Next question.
That's literally what concepted in my brain.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Do you prefer? Here we go. Next question. Do you prefer a good-looking girl with a bad personality or an ugly girl with a good personality?
I'm gonna go number 2.
When I first saw this question, I was like, do I even want to put this?
My lord.
Do I even want to put this in our Q&A? But then again, I was like,
that's.
Can I find a good-looking girl with a good personality? Is that not like doesn't exist or something?
Well, hello. Like if you look in dating, I can't even think of the word right now. It's like, I guess you can say the traditional route of dating. It's supposed to be the good girl has the bad personality and all that stuff and everything like that, and it's like. And I guess,
girl has a bad personality.
Oh wait, how do I say this? The good-looking
prettiest girl has a good-looking girl.
Yeah, you think that the good-looking girl is the one that's it, and at the time, but then like finding out and all that stuff, it's like, oh no.
That's what media plays it up.
That's
like
media.
I'd rather have a girl that has a good personality.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. I don't care about the question really as much. I did bring it out and all that stuff, but. Overall, I think that's the reason why I wanted to bring it up, because I want to give out. That's my answer to it. It's like I can care less. Like this is not a question that should be.
Yeah.
A thing.
Well, I'm not gonna go deep into it. That's just.
Yeah, it's not to go deep.
If it's a question asked, I'm gonna answer it.
It's not. It's not
a girl with a good personality.
Yeah, and it's not my. It's not like I was trying to go deep on it too, but it's just more the fact it was like. Yeah. There are people that. It can be a good-looking girl. Yeah, like it can happen either way. There can actually be an ugly-looking girl with a bad personality overall, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
too. And all that stuff and everything like that. That is a thing and all that stuff and everything. And it's like, and all that stuff like
a thing.
And all that stuff and it's like it's hard to say. Like it's like honestly, it's because like you're already automatic. It's kind of in a way automatically judging the book by the cover, but at the same time, it's like. Overall, though, it's like I would go with the ugly girl with the personality. Because at the same time, if you do follow stuff like that, the ugly girl always becomes like the better person at the end of the day. At the end and all that stuff. If you ever seen those kind of.
Then she kisses a frog.
Right.
And all that stuff, yeah, and everything. But yeah,
they might have a glow up. You're like, what?
Exactly. And we were the right people to pick that person because
right.
And all that stuff.
Because fate decided it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go with that. Next question. Best kind of sandwich, and that includes like the ingredients. Do you want it toasted or not? Do you want it made do you make it yourself or someone else?
Okay, here's what you do.
Oh no.
Here's what you do.
Oh no.
You get 2 pieces of white bread, right? 2. Okay.
No.
Okay. No toasting it. Don't toast them. Leave them like that. Okay. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna march on over to the 99-cent store. All right. And you're going to get 2 cans of potted meat, all right? After that, no mayonnaise, no nothing. You just put it on the bread, make a sandwich. It's bomb. Continue.
So you're just
where the hell did you even get that kind of sandwich from?
Pretty much plain, it's a plain and simple. It's a plain and simple sandwich. Bread and meat.
My dad.
Oh, yeah.
It's potted meat. It's different. Potted meat's better.
Well, I got to try it then one day.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of the can. It's on 99 cents, or it's like 99 cents. No, 50 cents a can, actually. It's really good. It's like, it's all the pieces that they can't sell. It's just like the what's left in the grinder. They just grind it up. We're saving the environment here, dude.
Yeah.
We don't waste.
That's what
waste
it is.
Not, want not, bro. Waste not, want not. It's pork, chicken, and beef.
That's exactly what's happening right now.
Can I put that potted meat on any kind of bread, or it has to be white bread?
No, you can put it on wheat. I've had it on wheat.
Okay.
Or whole grain. You can get it on whole grain. I feel like whole grain's better than wheat though. Like if you used to choose, I like it'd be number one's white,
That
then
nine
whole
grain
grain.
bread.
Yeah, and it'd be like white and then whole grain and then wheat. I don't really care for wheat. I'd rather go with whole wheat, whole grain. Yeah, and if you can go with fresh baked, I
Okay.
go with fresh baked. But like no mayonnaise, just the potted meat on the bread. Bam, it's bomb.
Okay. My sandwich I always get is at Subway. It's 6-inch sub
That's funny.
and it's a
Oh, I thought we were going
flatbread.
Subway. If we're going
Love
Subway,
Subway.
I'm gonna go meatball marinara.
Come on, you had your chance. You gave
When-
your. You
Yeah,
gave
you
her.
kind of did. I was because I was like, when I
So-
heard Subway, I was like, oh, this is gonna get interesting.
All right, so Subway, I get a flatbread, wheat bread. So it's wheat bread, whatever. Then I get chicken, and then I get cheese and bacon, and then I toast it. I extra toast it, and I
Awesome. So I
put
know
all
you
the
do that.
toppings on top.
I didn't know you
Put
extra toasted.
avocado. I put onions, spinach, and tomato, and then I get this great sauce, which is an onion. No, what is it called? I think it's onion
Provolone.
sauce. No, not onion sauce. Damn, I forgot what it's called.
Onion
Anyways,
juice.
no, it's not onion. Ew, no. It's like a sour onion sauce, whatever it's called, and then sweet onion sauce. There we go, sweet onion sauce, and it's amazing. And then I put
Sweet
a little
onion
bit of salt, pepper, a little bit splash of vinegar, and then I pair that with like salted vinegar chips. It's amazing.
Okay.
Extra toasted is the game changer. Don't get it just toasted. Extra toasted. If you get extra toasted, it tastes 10 times better.
That's what's up.
Okay.
I can feel that one.
Okay. Oh no, that actually makes sense. He did Subway because I did bring questions like, do you make it yourself or you have someone do it? He did prefer Subway, so that does count.
That's true.
That's true.
I
I
make it
never
myself.
had Quiznos. Has anybody had Quiznos before?
Mm-hmm.
Is Quiznos better than Subway? Or
No,
the-
Jimmy John's is though.
It's been too long.
Jimmy
Oh,
John's
Mr.
is better than
Pickles too,
Subway.
like in Lodi,
Mm-hmm.
out there too. They're all the same. All right, Ricky, what's your sandwich?
I am if I'm making it myself, I am a simple person. Bread, mayo, turkey meat with lettuce and tomatoes and everything and all that stuff because I'm fancy like that.
You fancy like that? Yeah.
And I go with the chicken bacon ranch, toasted on either Italian or sourdough bread.
Damn. Bougie.
With
That sounds amazing.
with pepper jack cheese,
Mm.
extra. What do I go extra with? I went extra with something. I don't remember. Oh, I add along with the ranch.
Extra mayonnaise.
I add chipotle sauce. I think is what
Oh,
it's
okay.
called. I think the chipotle sauce is what it is, and toast. Of course, toast it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And all that stuff.
Sounds really good.
Oh yeah, best thing ever. I miss Subway. I should go back.
What kind of drink do you pair it with?
Nothing. Because I'm not because like I used to live nearby a Subway, so I just since I already had drinks at home, I just buy the sandwich.
Okay.
All that stuff.
What about kind of chips? No, you don't pair it with any kind of chips.
I don't pair with chips. If I do, it's gonna be sour cream and onions.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
Lay's off.
Well, yeah, it's the only option that does it. The only ones that do it, except for Ruffles. But
Yeah, Ruffles. So is Pringles.
Hey, that salt and vinegar chips are really good. I don't know if you guys mess with those.
Yeah, I've had them a couple times.
I can't. I tried. Can't.
You don't like vinegar?
It's the crunchiness that does it for me.
I've had
So
the one sandwich the one place I need to go back to, I liked was Jersey Mike's.
I've never tried
I've
that.
never heard of it before.
It's a sandwich place. There's one out not that far from us and all that stuff.
Going to Sac, right?
No,
Oh, because we were gonna go or going to Oakland. I should say.
we were in Oakland.
Isn't
There's
that
one
the
in
one
Oakland.
we were gonna go to?
No, it was in another city.
Oh,
And all that stuff. And I tried it. I got to try it. I forgot I don't remember what I got though, but it was really good and I enjoyed it and I want to go back and I miss it. But yeah,
What was that other sandwich place? Togi's?
Togos.
Togos.
Togo's. There we go.
I've had
Not
Togo's.
Togi's. My bad.
I have had Togos before.
Y'all like Arby's?
I've been to Arby's once.
I never ate there.
I think been there once.
Oh, like,
Remember Long John Silver's? I know it's way off topic.
Still
They're
exists.
Long
expensive
John
now.
Silver's is good.
Really? I never had
Yeah,
them.
they're good.
And everything. Okay.
If you like really not fresh fish.
Next question. We got two. These are our last. These are actually going to be our last two. The first one of those is, how did y'all meet? That is an
Church.
easy.
Next
That's
question. Strip club. Next question.
okay.
Tinder.
Let's okay. Let's put some emphasis on that. Yes, we met in church, but it didn't take us that long to actually talk. We didn't talk that
Yeah.
immediately and all that stuff. I think
We
it
met
took
on Bumble.
like me and Isaac took like maybe 2-3 years to actually talk and hang out and all that stuff. We knew each other
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
It took me longer to talk with Isaac than it did for
And then
Ricky. Was the first person I talked to.
for like me and Manny, I was apparently I was the first one he talked to
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
mainly
And-
because he had a Destiny shirt and we were playing volleyball.
And yeah, I think that was it, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then somehow he just never. He was around me all the time, and I couldn't get away from him.
Well, yeah, because you were the only one that I knew at the time played games.
His best friends forever.
Stuff.
Nah.
He's stuck with me now still. Oh my gosh! I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I
Tell us how you
think
really
I-
feel.
I think you and Andrew were actually the only ones I talked to that first.
Who?
You
Oh,
and A-Dizzle.
A Dizzle?
Yeah, A-Dizzle. Call him A-Dizzle.
Okay.
next time.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah. No, I mean, like he was like.
Yeah.
I only talked to Manny when I became the leader of the youth.
Yeah, that's the first time I started talking to you, actually.
Plot twist, I was the leader of the youth. Which I regret.
You always say that.
I gotta emphasize it.
Stuff. Okay. Last question. Why did y'all decide to do a podcast?
Well, I think it was
Why
because
not?
Manny had his own segment that he was always wanting to do, which I still think is a great idea. And then eventually, I don't know how it came up, but we were just like, we should start our own. And then
Yeah.
just jumped on.
Well, we were
Just
going to
started
have a
doing it.
lot more people, though, originally. I remember that. There was
Were?
going to be way, like, a lot.
Oh,
there was
yeah,
gonna be, like,
yeah,
eight of us.
Yeah,
For your
those would be
first,
like
for your
real-
first, it's gonna be
the
like
original idea. Yeah.
Yeah, it was going to be something called Table Talk, actually. And it was going to be like 8 of us, I think.
Okay.
And it was going to be way too many people. I'm glad we didn't do that.
that would have been 8 different mics.
Yeah. Imagine that just Discord call. Oh. That would be a
Damn,
nightmare.
yeah, that would never happen.
Well, that was pre-COVID when that first idea came out,
Yeah.
so it was like that was like.
It was. Yeah.
Still enjoy that
We
idea.
discussed it on New Year's. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
What did he want us to call us? The Ducks or Duckies?
Oh no! So the first options were
And mind you, Manny
Fire
was like
breathing.
obsessed with like these ducks. Like he made logos
like-
after logo after
Yeah.
logo. Like, come on, guys, fire ducks, ducks on fire.
You would not
We're
believe
gonna
the
do this,
picture. You would not believe the
Oh,
pictures we got
fire-
in a group chat. So many ducks.
Fire breathing rubber duckies of doom. That was gonna be the podcast. I wanted something ridiculously long and crazy.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be fire
hey,
breathing rubber duckies of doom. And then
I would
and then
have done it
became-
anyway.
Then it became Table Talk, which was a lot more mellow. And then became this, yeah. It birthed out the podcast with no name.
We went through a lot of different cycles to get to this place.
It
but
did.
It's okay.
It started as society. Society is the main mama.
Yeah, I remember you guys told me like an 8-hour episode or like a 3-hour episode. I was like, God damn.
Our first
What the hell
episode
you
of
guys
Society.
talking about?
I can say this
It was
because it's no
three.
longer on. It's no longer on Spotify or YouTube anymore.
You did
Like the
mention a
first-
long episode. It was like 3
Yeah,
or like
I think
really
2.
long.
I think a little
Yeah,
too.
it was-
close.
No,
it
you
was
said
3.
something more than that.
It was
I
three
said
because
something
we
more
wanted
than
to go
that.
for 2.
And
we
I was
wanted
like,
an hour and a half. And we just kept
why was
rambling.
it that long? And then you guys were like, I don't know. Just keep on talking.
I don't remember it
Yeah.
being 3, but okay. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it was
I do
really-
remember it being long, but I don't think it was 3 hours.
It took us a while to kind of to understand how to
Yeah,
make it shorter.
because you have to admit, like, doing a podcast is not that simple
It's not.
on stuff, especially
We
if you're trying
tried
to, like, especially if you're trying to figure, like, especially it's like knowing what to talk about, how to talk about it, giving that flow, and everything like that, along with thinking that thinking how much you can fit in that time frame, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And all that stuff, and knowing what's gonna happen, and where that conversation is gonna take you, depending on what the topic is, and all that stuff.
One thing I did learn from it is like, um, if you guys are starting a podcast, make sure you have notes. Always have notes. Yeah,
Really notes?
they are. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't follow them word for word. I just kind of glance at them like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah. But we're still learning now. We're still learning now and all that stuff because
we
Right,
are
yeah.
still growing,
it's COVID.
always evolving.
Because of COVID and all that stuff. This is something that's, people have done it like this. There's people that do podcasts that do it like this, even pre-COVID and all that stuff. But you see it a lot more now and all that stuff, and people still trying to figure out how to do it from remotely and all that stuff.
And actually, the podcast that inspired me to even ask you guys was the Pat McAfee show. Actually,
So
That is
what?
that is a good show.
the Pat McAfee show,
Never
the
seen it.
podcast he has. He was a kicker for the Indianapolis Colts. Funny dude.
Very funny.
Hmm.
Very funny. He talks mostly sports.
Yeah, he talks mostly sports, but he also he jokes a lot. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah.
And everything like that. Yeah. All I remember is just the fact, like, I've always wanted to do podcasts, but for me in general, it's like, it's been mostly a gaming one. And
Yeah.
did the experiment
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Not that it didn't,
We did
not
society.
it was a bad thing. It was just more of the fact that it was like, something's not right. We know something wasn't right at the time.
Yeah.
And,
I'll always love society. Society.
yeah. It was always a good starting point.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. And I enjoy doing this one because we get to do more, because we do talk about more stuff
We have broader
Alright, so
We
topics.
still talk about games.
and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
a large
sorry
portion
that
is
I
still
bring
Every
those
other
topics.
topic.
I'm sorry that the doc has to have a topic in there.
I don't think there's never been an episode without games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, which one?
We slipped in
Tell me
games.
which one.
We slipped in games.
We had to have
This
a
is
topic.
how it starts. You know
Black
why?
Lives Matter.
Because you're
Black Lives Matter
I don't know.
episode.
But we
okay,
slipped in.
sure.
We slipped
Oh
in
yeah,
games.
that's the only one.
Black Lives Matter.
No. We started
Manny,
talking
you
about
weren't
games
even in that episode.
I watched it though. I wasn't in it, but I listened to it.
Oh, so
You guys
Hey, we
slipped
didn't
in
talk
games.
about games.
I don't even remember
Yeah,
talking
you
about
did.
games in
Did
that
we
episode.
talk about games?
I don't remember talking
Uh-huh.
about games in that episode.
Hey,
So-
wrestling
Listen to it
and
every
video
once in a
games.
Our
When
f-
these two start talking, forget
Maybe-
it. I'm talking. I'm bringing out a doodle thing, and I'm just start.
I want to say
doodling
maybe our
everything.
first episode, probably. I could be
I think
wrong.
so.
Our first
be.
episode, maybe the first. I think within the first 5, one of them was supposed to be a main topic about it and everything. But I think the other ones weren't. It's not my fault when I set up the doc. I put in topics I want to put in and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, okay, I'm talking about something we should talk about. Okay. Anyways,
Why'd you stop?
moving on, because I'm going in a tangent. I don't want to do it. And all that stuff.
Hey,
I'm
look,
stopping
good
myself.
job for stopping yourself.
I'm stopping myself on that. On all that stuff, because it's something it shouldn't be talked about right now. And all that stuff.
He's been
No.
to RA. Remember his names.
No, I've been trying to figure that out myself.
All right. Should we start
All
showing
right,
our
next
pumpkins?
question.
And all that stuff. All
There's
right.
no more questions. That's the last one.
That was the last question.
Oh.
man. I just said the last.
All right. Should we reveal our pumpkins now? All right,
Okay,
Manny, go
we're
first.
gonna do this one at a time, and everything. We're gonna have Manny go first.
All right. So mine has a name. His name's Jeffy.
You said Larry.
No, I changed it. That's Jeffy right there. See?
Nice, nice,
He
Nice.
got one tooth. He got one little tooth right there. He winking.
Uh,
He got the nose.
Oh, I thought that was a lazy eye.
it
nice,
could be.
nice.
Could be. I went with triangle,
All right.
and then rectangle, then triangle, and then rhombus right here with the square right there.
Thank you for bringing geometry into this.
Yeah. Well, I need to use it for something. I don't use geometry in life.
I mean, you can. You're gonna be architect, but anyways.
I wanted to be.
Mine
There's
doesn't
so many
have a
numbers.
name.
Okay.
Mine doesn't have a name.
Ooh.
there he is.
Oh, he's a vampire.
Ooh, fancy.
So-
Got some nice colors
Yeah.
to it.
That's what's
Paintings
up.
help out.
Again, if you're watching the YouTube video,
I really should have used pens.
Manny's
I
not-
just kind of freeballed it.
again for those on the YouTube video, Manny is not staring at you glaringly. He's just trying to see the pumpkin and all that stuff. If you think that he is, just keep going with it though. Okay.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But yeah. So honestly,
good.
nice. Okay, now you're freaking me out a bit. Thank you guys for those. Gonna do something a little interesting. For those who are watching this on YouTube, put in the comments who had a better pumpkin. Just put their name in there, either Isaac or Manny. If you're listening to this on one of the audio services, go to the YouTube channel, put in the comments below. Watch the end of the podcast if you want to see the pumpkins and all that stuff, because you've already listened to the episode and all that stuff, and we would like the views at the same time. In the comments, put them down. Who had a better pumpkin? Isaac, Manny. We'll reveal it in a future episode. Probably.
Let's vote for Jeffy right there.
All right.
Look how happy he is.
Let us know in the comments below and all that stuff. And then with that, we are ending the podcast and all that stuff for this week and all that stuff. We will come to our technically regularly scheduled podcast with topics and everything like that. In starting in November, because that we will start a new month at that time. And then I think we're doing future content stuff and everything like that. We have some ideas. I don't know yet. I know me personally, I have some ideas that I might do. Don't know yet. Trying to figure that out still.
Let us know what you want
And all
on
that stuff
Instagram. Just
and everything.
don't DM us. Or you
And
could,
everything.
if you want to DM us.
Unless you're Manny.
Feel free to. Yeah. Don't DM
Anyways,
us
though.
personally. Like DM
Anyways.
the podcast.
Anyways, this is a podcast with no name yet. Comes out every Wednesday at 10:15 a.m. because it's YouTube and all that stuff. And it's weird
But what
like
if
that
they're in Europe?
and all that stuff. I don't know the time zone right now. I don't know the I think it's
What
like
if they're in Oregon, bro?
10:58.
It's the same.
10:15 a.m. Pacific time
Yeah, it is.
and
It
everything.
is.
What if they're in Oregon? And all this stuff.
Time zone doesn't change.
Time zone doesn't change. If they're in Europe, that depends on the area. I think England's like a 8-hour difference, if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that. If you're
In
watching
the UK, 3:58 a.m. So
right now,
yeah, right now.
at the time when we're recording this and all that stuff.
Yes,
But
it's
10,
their
If
Saturday
you're in
right now.
Ireland, say what's up.
10:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is what time over there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let us know.
And all
Let
that
us
stuff.
know when this video comes out, wherever you're from, and then tell us what time you're watching it.
And all that stuff. Like that's what we're trying to figure out. What is it at
Yeah.
that time in that area? Since it's 10:15 a.m. Pacific time here, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I said it was. I
And
think
tell
it's.
us-
I
let us
think
know
it's
what
8
you're gonna do
hours.
for Halloween as well.
I think it's 8
I don't know.
hours
yeah.
Yeah.
and all that stuff
Tuesday will be there Wednesday.
and all that stuff.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Third day ahead.
we're on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and many other audio services on all that stuff every Wednesday, 10:15 a.m. Be sure to, if you're on the YouTubes, be sure to like the video, subscribe, click the bell to get your notifications, comment down below on what you like and everything about the channel. Don't forget to vote also on the comments on who had the better pumpkin, Isaac or Manny, and all that stuff. Show those pumpkins one more
Vote
time,
Team
guys.
Jeffy.
Show them all that stuff. Show those pumpkins one more time, guys, and all that stuff. And then, as I tell you, you have a safe Halloween. You have a safe week. You have good times, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.